What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Honey Lemon Soda, this time with episode 5. I'm not sure what took so long for this episode to come out, but out a little bit later than usual today, so apologies about that. Last episode was good though. Again, the names are a bit of a myth, so apologies, but our female main character had a pretty good episode, actually. Helping everyone out, getting some appreciation chocolates from the class, which was nice to see. Fortunately, she did catch a bit of a cold, but that led to quite a nice scene outside of our house. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. We did also see this red-haired girl, didn't we? Towards the end of last episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of her. Serena Cannell. So always the red-haired girls. Okay. That's his ex. Yeah, she seemed quite nice. And I imagine she probably was nice considering Mura dated her. I don't mean he's the type to date nasty woman. Although I can't remember when. I mean, they just said it, but I can't remember when they said they were dating. It said like third grade of something. So in the UK, we don't really do grades. We do it in years. It's like primary school is like year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then you go to high school, which is year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 and 13 if you stay on. Which I think is required now. And she looks like she's a pretty important part of the group in that shot in the open, doesn't she? But yeah, I don't really do grades or anything, so it's a little bit hard for me to like judge what the time periods are. But I imagine when they're quite a bit younger. I wonder who broke up with who as well. I'm not really. There shouldn't be like too much kind of feelings there, if you know what I'm saying, because seemingly they were quite young when they were dating, so shouldn't be like too much animosity or anything like that, I hope. Honeycomb kitchen. I think a lot of people in the class have been suspecting these two, haven't they? And putting these two together. I think after the photo, been looking at the photos last week from the trip. That was a big tell to the class, like, oh shit, there's a little something between these two, isn't there? Rude. Any need for comments like that? She does look weird. Yeah, I don't know if that's sad or awkward or what. I've got the best friend, does she? Already. She doesn't fit in with these friends at all. Seemingly. 5 p.m. is quite crazy though. I mean, in Asia and such, I think it's something I never really had a curfew or anything per se. Oh, you got swished. Oh, she swished her. She swished them all. God damn. No, I guess they're not friends anymore. Yeah. Oh, you might as well stay. Again, she seems like a nice girl, so. A bit weird though, right? A bit weird that she even became friends with those girls and initially. Again, they've got no chemistry or anything whatsoever. How the hell did these girls initially become friends? I feel like again, I don't really know, but I imagine with girls, you kind of see at high school, it's just that the pretty people team up, the pretty people all become friends, and maybe that's what happened here. Bit of revenge. Did. No, what did she just say? I kind of missed that. I don't recall. It seems to me that you've been hanging around me since school started. Okay. Because boys like me, and you want whoever I don't take. Oh shit. Damn. That is a bit cheap. I think again you see that with women as well, where they again I'm not sure it's a prevalent thing, but some women will friend uglier women to make themselves look better. This is the opposite of that, but there's a lot of kind of like nasty stuff like that with women, which you don't see too much in men. I mean, it's a thing definitely, but I think men usually do stuff like that. Jeez. These two really taking hits for each other already this episode, haven't they? Well, damn, that must kind of hurt. Must kind of hurt to watch that. Maybe that's why he dated her. Maybe they're quite similar. These two girls. I mean, I've definitely felt like this. It's like you're interested in like someone you're interested in past with maybe someone you know or someone that you don't like, and you're like, why would she ever date him, for example? You're interested, but you don't want to ask because it is kind of rude. And the response will be like, oh, that doesn't mean anything now, and so on, and people just get offended even being asked. I can understand, no worry. It's so easy to say as a spectator, like, just ask, just do it. Like, it's not like that in real life, is it? These guys are like vultures, aren't they? So weird. How do you interact with people like that and then just go back to acting like this? It's not a very strange behaviour. Just looks like a fucking pufferfish. Again, it's so rude how they apologise for this as well. We had this a couple episodes ago and I really didn't like it. They don't look at us straight up, they just kind of walk past lazily saying sorry. It's like, why would you ever accept that? So superficial. Who's her voice actor? She sounds so recognisable. That's because it's fucking Amelia, isn't it? It's because I literally just watched ReZero earlier today, and that's Amelia's voice actor, isn't it? Who I love, by the way. I don't know. I don't think so. Like Bayonetta. That a worry? The back of my neck doesn't look too good. I don't know. I think it looks better down, personally. I'm a fan of all sorts of women's haircuts, of course, but I quite like short hair when it's done well. If not, just like normal kind of long hair, just looks great. That's the thing. I call it normal kind of long hair. Yeah, there's probably like 50 and then different names for different haircuts and certain styles. Fitting in. At least you tried. Kind of. They didn't even say thanks for trying. So is this like what she's actually saying? Is she actually saying this? I mean, seems pretty modern, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm not sure when this came out. These are such weird questions. They're such virgin questions right here. What the hell? You bring up any of those questions in like an actual friend group, you're getting rinsed. You asking anyone that kind of stuff. That time. And the show just like it's just again, it can be seen as positive or negative. The show just it's constantly moving, isn't it? Constantly kind of got something going on, which is again, it's a good thing, but it's also like I don't know, need a little bit of time to breathe. She did. No, I think that yeah, I feel like she meant that actually like more figuratively, but it's the same. That's just an action of what kind of happens to her. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the physical manifestation of it. Yeah, these definitely are. These are definitely not entirely accurate subtitles, are they? Very modernized internet language, which I'm okay with sometimes, but sometimes I feel like you're changing the funny enough the vibe. Like, is this a character you can imagine saying can't deal? For any of you guys, like, I get it, you want to do something a bit playful, but is this the character, and is that the situation where I should say that? Like, sorry, it's gone like I don't want to go on a massive rant here, but it really annoys me because I'm watching. I've said this before, probably Medalist, which is airing the season, which has got lazy subtitles in terms of they're just the dub put into subtitles, so it just like it doesn't match what the characters are actually saying, and that's really annoying. Like that's really annoying because it's just because it's more lazy than anything. But I feel like you again, funny enough, you missed the kind of vibe of the character. Like, would she ever say something like this? Oh, it's not probably not right to say that's like a bitchy thing to say, but again, that's like internet kind of slang, kind of um, language like that, and I don't think this girl would ever actually say that. So they're just kind of mischaracterizing the character, which inevitably happens when you translate something to another language. That's inevitably going to happen. Um, but then there's just stuff like this where it's all she said is Damada, which is like no, and it just yeah. You try to do something positive, but it just you do enough of these little small things, and you end up changing the character entirely, and it's yeah, it's noticeable. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm watching a few shows. Medalist. I'm watching Dead Demons DDD Destruction, which has the same subtitle issue, and it's just like really annoying. It wouldn't be annoying if I didn't like recognize some of the Japanese words. I wouldn't even notice. But then there is words that obviously I don't know, so it's just like how much of what I'm hearing is actually like is accurately being subtitled. You kind of question everything at that point. I mean, sometimes I do get that the Japanese subtitles sometimes are way too kind of literally interpreted, and it is sometimes nice to add these little kind of things to them, but yeah, not the character to be doing that. Hmm. And I'd be getting red flags if I was, yeah, if I was, uh, like that he's done everything with another woman exactly the same. Maybe red flags is a bit too strong, but I'd certainly like feel some kind of way about hearing from the previous ex just that he's doing the same or she's doing the same thing. He or she's doing the same thing. Someone else that they're doing me now. I don't know. That is an issue, isn't it? It's like it's a negative. It's a struggle to talk about this because it's a negative for you putting yourself down like this. But yeah, as she says here, it does make things awkward. Like you don't obviously you intend to like hurt yourself in this regard by putting yourself down like this, but and you don't intend to make it awkward for the other person. It is solely focused on you, and that's almost selfish in a way. Again, I don't want to paint out as a like double negative thing because you're negatively affecting yourself, but again, it is quite selfish because you are fully kind of inwardly looking when you're talking to another person. Again, it's obviously not intentional. Um, Again, it's just really hard to talk about because it does make things awkward when you do that with someone. It's like, oh, what do I say now? Do I? Yeah, it's a really negative trait again, not just for yourself but for others, and it can make other people look at you like you're like playing the victim card and such, and you're fishing for compliments and things like that, and it's just really awkward because you're not actually trying to do that, but it's very easily perceived as doing that as well. It's a really awkward kind of thing to have. I'm okay with you doing that myself sometimes. I never really outwardly say it, but like when you think in your head, just like, oh yeah, I'm so stupid. When you do something like stupid, you're like, oh, I'm such an idiot, and so on and so on. That's actually really negative for for yourself. Like if you keep calling yourself names and stuff like that, that's not good for your psyche. I don't think. We saw this picture a few episodes ago. Everybody's got this fucking picture for some reason. Yeah, Ev- everybody's fucking got it. Fucking high school people believe everything that they. I'd love for them to actually think for a minute about what they're talking about here. Yuki. I totally agree with all of that. I don't, but I prefer it the other way, which I guess we won't be seeing too much of. I guess, but yeah, you got that spot on there, didn't you? Of course, she only heard the positive. You do tend to. I mean, it's good that she hasn't focused on the negative part of that. But you got both sides totally correct, didn't he? Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Good episode. Me and this. I'm terrible with the names, aren't I? Serena. It's a pretty it's a pretty American name, so that one's not too hard to remember. Yeah, this Serena again seems nice. Bit awkward. Again, I'd certainly feel awkward about her talking about the person I like and going through like the exact same things. It's like, oh shit, the thing that made. I mean, she knows they dated, obviously, but like, it's just to actually hear that. It's like, oh, the things that made me fall in love with him, the same things you've done. It makes it feel a little bit less special. I don't know about you guys, but that would make it feel like that way to me, and it has before. I know that for a fact. But yeah, she was nice. And weird friend situation towards the start of the episode. Very weird. And even weirder, the girl's reaction, like after all was said and done. Like they got their revenge, and then they ended up being like sucking up to him again the day after. Just shows how kind of fickle friends and such can be during high school, but how important perceptions and such can be as well. Yeah, what we've got next time. Culture Festival. Oh, nice. That's great to see. I was expecting him to put her hand up. That's good to see. Okay. So she's going to be organising a bit of this culture festival. Awesome. So yeah, I think I was watching. Like I said, that was a nice little development, I guess, at the end here, wasn't it? But yeah, decent episode. Again, Serena seems quite nice. She seems like she'd be a good friend. Again, it might be a bit awkward because it's not like again, we need to find out how Sabrina and Mia actually split up in the first place. Like she seems like a nice girl. Again, she seems like she might have been similar to Ishimori potentially, and it just makes me wonder like what was the situation that made those guys split up, and there's a lot, again, seemingly a lot of similarities between the relationships. So would that be a potential thing for Ishimori as well, as she got to worry about? Then next year there's a girl that come in the class that is exactly like her, super self-deprecating and introverted and so on, that Mira that then takes a liking to kind of come out of the shower. Has he got like this complex of like upgrading women in a weird way? Maybe upgrading is not the right way to say, but has he got that kind of like fetish for women like that, perhaps like trying to better them? It's like that thing, popular thing people say like, I can make you better, or I could, yeah, stuff like that, like I can fix you. Is he one of those type of guys? Kind of feels like at the minute. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Like I said, another decent episode today. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 6.